Welcome back, everyone, to World of Darkness Hunter Ties in Blood. We return after a catastrophic finale for session 31. Today, we're probably salvaging, I would imagine, I hope. But, yeah, once again, making history here. We've crossed the threshold of 30. Usually, most chronicles would end here, and I hope it doesn't. We still have a good 20 sessions on us, so we'll have to wait and see. Now, today's recap, Sai.
Last time on Hunter's Ties in Blood, it started off simple enough. The recovery from gold. The first to awaken through forced reincarnation, the first Hunter Samuel, bursting forth from the shell of gold as it shimmered into gold leaf, gathering himself, his anger, and his wits. He frantically looked about, tired from the act, realizing pulled one over on him. This Archmage, this Ambrogino, and much to his caution, fear, perhaps, another gold statue of our would-be heroes' allies began to shift, to rust and fall. For what was inside was not man, 'twas Kazuki, head hunter of Liverpool, the sapper of souls, psychic vampire who has fed on dozens of children, men, and women. He was tired of holding back and surveying the wreckage caused, the fates of those bound that had served with him in this fight against Abraxas. He and Samuel came to a simple deal, one where he would flex his might to wipe out as many vampires as possible within the French Quarter. 78 vampires were wiped out in the blink of an eye.
Corpses, zombies.
Sorry, corpses. Sorry, it's corpses, my bad. 78 corpses were wiped out in the blink of an eye. After a simple call, of course, for precautionary to a friend of his named Esther, who took down every surveillance device she could for 30 seconds. Calling upon our willpower, he gathered it, and in the blink of an eye, once again, 78 corpses gone. Even Samuel was impressed. And a deal was a deal. He released us from our golden prison, though Kazuki took quite a bit from each of us. The worst of it was Eleanor. Straight from the golden statue, she spasmed. She drooled down her own lungs. Liquid, fluid began coming out. There was no signs of mutilation. This was a collapse of the brain. The family flocked over, aside from Cyril and Oliver. Oliver, who was lost within the hurricane of the outsider, and Cyril, who tended to his side. In the end, Kazuki even turned a blind eye to them, speaking with Eliza harshly. It was only by her soft, gentle words, by her sincere wish to help these people she had drawn into the situation, that Kazuki relented, healing them, healing Eleanor. But not before asking every party of the Redgrave family to turn away from her, so their eyes would not witness, so that the vampire cannot witness through their eyes, thus revealing Ambrogino's greatest and sneakiest of tricks, looking through the eyes of our would-be heroes the entire time. After Eleanor's recovery, threats were made, lines were drawn. Kazuki, Bella, Gretchen, and Eliza took their leave, telling Tony that when his family was sufficient, no longer just fledglings playing at being hunter, they could call to be of use to them in the recovery of Bethel. The party meandered home. It was a sleepless night. Night terrors on all sides. For some, it was grappling with the powerlessness. For others, it was tackling with reality. Tony vented forth his own feelings and frustrations. Then Eleanor, then Carl, then Hugo, then Cyril in turn. Adele, fledgling down to her very soul, the youngest of them all, was lost in tides of rage, lashing out at Hugo, spouting pure nonsense before being dismissed. The group decided on the next course of action. Now that they knew they were being watched, that this was a vampiric power, probably. They only had one real option: to wake up Daniel from the basement. What transpired, my words cannot do it justice. Please, any viewer, look back what happened. It's a solid 20 minutes of Terracochi and Violet just moaning. Quite impressive. Pretty fucking hilarious, too. The important thing is, a deal was struck. An accord based around Alice, her well-being, and her return from the clutches of Ambrogino to solicit the help of our fine Daniel. To help with this, Daniel would forge something of a blood bond for us. Close proximity to ward off ever-prying ears of Ambrogino. Within the house was the speculated distance that it would be afforded to us. We accepted, of course. The one who holds the blood from him that binds us all is Adele. Another burden on her young shoulders. As we began to resume the rest of our day, we received a terrifying call. Carl was called by none other than Natalie, who informed him of a gathering of factions. This gathering of factions were here to survey, to judge, to administer corporal justice to the Redgraves for their past transgressions, for their upsetting of a very delicate ecosystem, to see what could be found, alliances. Suffice to say, formalities well, until discussion was truly reached. Many faces from the Lavisier came, scolding us for a rash act, for the burning of a beautiful building, for impersonation. For long, discussion had entirely broken down around the subject matter of Kazuki, about disrespect, the church up in arms, Baron Vandris joyfully telling us about how he would be quick to arrest us given the chance. The Arcanum, unable to form an alliance with those the church would turn their blades against. entirely ruined. Salvageable, but it would take a lot of work. Tensions flared between family members at the perceived rashness, and arrogance of Hugo, as well as the blunt candor of Tony, though none could truly blame him. After all, he was always one who spoke his mind. Oliver's life still hangs balanced with 2 days remaining. Here's hoping that our intrepid heroes can finally manage to save someone in their family. We good?
I'm sad you didn't mention Esther.
I did mention Esther in the beginning.
No. You said made a phone call. Like he pretty much, um, just ended up taking care of the zombies. We didn't talk about Esther, which is a shame.
I said she shut down all the surveillance.
But for today, right? We're gonna start with Lance. Lance, you ready?
Ready.
We're gonna rewind a little bit. You were the very last to leave, and there's a reason for that, because we have to talk about your perspective.
Alright. Not ready.
My friend, the last 2 days have been incredibly rough on you. You don't exactly know what it is that's going wrong, but more and more, you hear the tidings. The storm just keeps getting worse. Even in this building, you can hear the storm, the rain outside, everything wet. You see everywhere around you blue sunflowers. Worst of all, even the people that you were meant to see, one by one, all take the form of grotesque creatures. Imagine for a moment a slithering mass the size of a person. There are no arms, there are no legs. It's difficult to tell them apart. Rows and rows of teeth as they wriggle and writhe. All the while, you can only hear their sumptuous hellos. They attempt to speak to you, but in the end, like mimicking speech, they only end up with one word. It feels disgusting, tantamount to being covered in cockroaches or being buried underneath worm soil. As you sat by the table, even the people around you, the people you know are your friends and now even your family, take the form of shapeless entities, writhing worms and wisps. It's not their words anymore. Now you can't even recognize them anymore. The entire time you were lost. You heard a cacophony of hellos, slithering, coiling mucus. And that's been your experience for the entire hour they were speaking.
So I had to take watching the entire time. Just watching. and the whole of reality just seeming to break away, bit by bit. On my mind, I can't tell anymore. Just nothing making sense. Nothing seems to fit. All of it. All these damn, the rain, the flowers, the worms, all of it. It just kept getting worse. I was
Your
alone in my
hand
thoughts.
goes through your hair. When you pull something out, you see a tiny, writhing earthworm crushed in the palm of your hand. Every step you take, more and more of them die.
Have myself grimacing as my fingers twitch. Having my eyes look down at my hand. Hanging my head low as I have my arms rested on the table. Clenching it. Balling my fists as I stare down.
There's a profound sorrow. This poor little creature. To think it was swatted away just like that, on pure accident. The horror. Just like this, your family can die just like this, in the palms of the supernatural. They are nothing but little earthworms, wriggling, trying to survive, even as their body is cut in twain. How pitiful, isn't it?
Oh. I can't.
Oh, how sorrowful, how pitiful. What did they ever do wrong? Why should they suffer? Everywhere they go, they're squashed under some heel. If not, they are the prey of birds, parasites, bacterium, viruses, soil, the environment, rain. They die from everything. It's so, so sad. Don't you agree?
I take a moment to grip my forehead tight before slamming my fist down on the table with a hard thud.
There are worms on the table. You've squashed them, like the meager little slugs they are. Their faces overlap. Oh, the cute baby faces. The children you so protect. Just like that. Gone. Oh, don't worry, don't worry. You put them out of their misery. They were suffering. They would have grown up and been squashed all the same. If they're gonna die, inevitably so, isn't it better to just make them pass away peacefully? Isn't it better to grant them mercy?
I decide who gets that. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. Oh, everything.
But it's painful. It's so painful. They struggle to breathe. They struggle to eat. And they struggle to walk. Every moment, they are twisted apart. Give them a flower. Let them rest in peace.
He's close. I reached to grab one flower.
Hello?
Not. It's all just
Hello?
hell. Like fun. My hands holding my hair back, feeling like sweat is pooling from my forehead.
Mercy, please.
Hey,
Hello? Hello? Hey?
shut up! Shut up! My hands crunching the table tightly, gripping onto the sheets more and more as I try to focus, try to regain what little thoughts are swimming through my head.
Oh, there goes another one. More and more worms die. The hellos stop. Maybe just squash a few more. Maybe then they'll be silent.
My breath low and raspy as I hold my head down, staring at what's below the worms. It's nothing but worms, nothing but these flowers. What the hell does it all want with me?
Just let them rest. Let them go to sleep. Take away all the pain.
I deserve that right. This. I need up this. The pain. I can't. I not. I grimace, staring down so my eyes dart to the flowers. Worms darting around, trying to shut out every voice, trying to shut out everything.
Just give them a good old squash and they'll shut up. They always do.
for having his fingers twitch, then slams palm on the table.
There you go. That's it. See? They're quiet now.
Why? Why does this... What would I kill? All these worms, nothing but worms. This has to stop. This must stop. Pull my hand into a fist, tightly squeezing both my fists together. Sitting there for a long moment, trying to hold on. Hold on to what's left. Besides the silence, the wanting to silence these worms. Grant peace. No. No, it's not my right. Not my right. That's not my right. That's not my right. His eyes shifting, looking as if staring at the worm, seeing book scribbles, everything. A blur just feels like the world is just spinning. Flowers and worms, flowers and rain, flowers and worms, flowers and rain.
Maybe it's best to get out of here.
I stand up from my depressed and rocket stay through my head down. Looking at the people, worms. I'm smelling the words. I'm sorry. I must go before having himself turn back and run and walk out. Talking to Dex. No, that's not.
You rush out of the building. But no matter where you go, there are blue sunflowers everywhere. Every step you take, you hear the crunching of worms. You splatter their corpses everywhere. Why should you bother, right? They're nothing but little worms anyway.
This life will be nothing but walking among insects.
Exactly. They're nothing. Compared to you, anyway. They're such weak and fragile things. How pitiful.
Pitiful, yes. But why? Why must I take life? Why does...
Reality's cruel like that. You must kill in order to survive. That's why. Isn't it better to just put them out of their misery?
I.
The world is broken. If you want to live, you must kill and use your target as sustenance to rise higher, to draw breath. It's simply the way of the world. You're not doing anything wrong, merely surviving.
Among a world of worms.
You rush outside. Giant worms, 5 to 6 foot tall, walk around. It doesn't even make sense. But life continues on, right?
What the fuck?
Hey, the moon looks exceptionally beautiful tonight. So full, so blue, mysterious, and awe inspiring.
You look down on me, whatever the fuck you are! Do you fucking see me? You're among the insects, do you? Damn it. Hit me, you fucking moon!
Look at you, a madman yelling at the moon. You bring disgrace to yourself, Oliver Boyo. Don't you think so? Maybe it's you that's gone mad, hmm? Maybe it would be better to give yourself that mercy. End it all. No harm in that. All the pain gone.
I look for a moment, my eyes slowly shifting shakingly. The side of my belt. My gun. Staring at it as I breathe hollow breaths. As if I'm on the edge, walking a thin line. Would that be better than living this? This waking nightmare. My hand fingers slowly twitch, as if wanting to desperately shake, restraining myself yet pulling at myself. With that mercy. The only string it feels like yanking me back was her. And the others, the children, all of it. Oh, hello there! The moment I reach for my gun, I have my other hand reach, to grab it, yanking it, my other hand away. like I'm fighting myself. Why won't grimace my teeth, biting my lip this in the cheek and watching it bleed from my teeth. I need to see her. This down to give me myself mercy.
Hello.
Damn it! A coward. A coward who can't even end himself before my straggling on to the memory, to the sister, to the one I called mother, all of them. I yank myself back for them or out of my cowardice to end it.
As you're running down, you hit something and you hear something fall to the floor. Doesn't matter to you, right? Hey, watch where you're going.
Huh?
Rude people, I swear.
What? What? A voice?
Aren't you going to apologize? Gosh, the manners.
My eyes widened to turn quickly at what I bumped into, hearing that voice.
You see a young girl sprawled on the floor.
Uh, Not a worm. What?
A worm? Are you trying to insult me?
What? No, in my inner thoughts, I think, is this real? Am I just delusion?
Don't just stand there. Pick me up.
Uh,
Can't you see I'm crippled?
he have myself stiffen my shoulders a bit before reaching down to grab and pick them up. Sorry.
All right, I accept. Besides, what's got you in such a rush anyway?
I. It's calling. It's complicated. I just know where to start. I'm sorry to bother you. I have my own grievances to deal with. Who I should introduce myself. Pardon my manners. My name is Oliver. And yours?
Yeah, I know. Um, I don't know. I guess you could just call me girl for now.
Girl?
Yeah, that's what I am, right? Should be fine.
Mm. Okay. go.
There you go. You said it's complicated. Well, I'm in no rush.
I'm gonna sound like a madman, though. Fuck, maybe I already am. I've just been seeing things constantly for days now.
Isn't that normal? That's what eyes are for, right? To see stuff?
No, not in that sense. Just first it was the rain, and the moon, then the voices faded. Nothing but hellos, and then
Rain is normal, I think, right? And there's nothing wrong with saying hello. Isn't that how you say, well, hello? A greeting.
yeah, I just it was constant. Then worms. I just started seeing worms. Nothing but worms and flowers. That's all I see now.
I'm a little confused. Don't worms usually crawl around flowers and all that?
And but it's even 6 foot, 5 foot worms, worms and carrots. Well, I would think it's nothing but giant insects.
Yeah, that does sound a little bit weird, doesn't it? Hey, there's a bench over there. Can you put me down there?
Oh, okay. I had myself walk my way over to the bench as I laid her down.
So, you say you see, what was it, flowers and worms? So, what's up with that? You gonna do anything about it?
I don't know. I scream, so I keep wanting. If it's me, I don't know if it's me. If it's not me, you're granting mercy. 'Cause everyone's insects. Everyone. And I started to take life, but not a good. I, I just, I'm, I sound so mad right now talking like this.
Yeah, you're definitely strange, I'll give you that.
It's funny. You're the first voice I've heard in a long time. It feels like a long time at least.
Is this some kind of new age flirting?
What? No. It's been difficult. And hearing someone else's voice has helped. a little, but still everything I see.
Okay. Hey, I have a question for you, okay?
Mhm.
Imagine for a moment, okay? The two of us went to go see a live action movie, you know, while they're filming. Imagine
Um,
you see the actors on stage giving it their all, the best performance possible. But you don't happen to agree with a part of the script. What would you do?
I I would I would want to change it.
Really?
Or maybe voice how I felt about it.
Mm, That sounds a little bit more normal. You could complain that it was a trash play, or maybe be very harsh and leave a scathing review. Something normal like that.
Yeah.
Now, what would you do if we were sitting down watching something, and then suddenly somebody got up from the audience, they went on stage and started assaulting all the actors just because they didn't like it?
Then I would get involved and stop the person.
A pretty noble pursuit, but it ruins the entire play. It's just no fun.
Then what would you do?
Me? Nothing. I'm just an observer after all. I like watching movies.
Watching movies. Is that what you do a lot?
I mean, yeah, look at me. Not much else I can do.
Hmm, fair enough. You don't read books or anything else like that?
I can, but it's kind of boring. You see, how should I say this? When you read a book, all the words are just the same. People like to put all these fancy definitions that, oh, when you reread it, you'll find different meanings. But that's just self delusion, if you ask me. People try projecting their own feelings onto the book. It's not the book that's special, it's the people that are reading them, right? That's why I prefer watching actual theaters. You see, the actors, they can play with the same script, but the way they show their expressions, the way they act, the way they voice, every single time it's something different. And who knows? Maybe you're bored of the script, but an actor puts on a performance that you've never seen before. There's always something new to see, you know?
Same story, new people.
Same story, same people, but different interpretations. That's the human element, right? Same thing with reading a book. The reason the book feels different isn't because the book is different, but it leaves a different impression, right?
Right. Uh, yeah. So that's what you do. Always watch for the newest impression from each person.
I guess. But when you say it like that, you kind of make me sound like a stalker.
Uh, sorry.
You really
Yeah.
need to learn how to talk to girls.
Yeah. I'm just very. I'm not usually this strung out.
I know.
You No?
Yeah, I know.
Strange. You act like you know more about what I'm going through than even I know.
Mm, Isn't that just your interpretation, though?
Maybe. I guess you're right. In that sense. Usually I just
Well,
expect.
maybe I can help you.
How could you help with what's wrong
Well,
with
I've been
this?
watching a lot of movies, you know? Maybe I can teach you something. Or, share my knowledge.
Your knowledge. Then, sure.
She stretches out her hand to you. So, do you want to know?
Yeah. I don't got any other avenues of figuring out what's up.
What do you want to know?
Just everything with all of this. Why this is happening? Is it just me? Or is this what the world was always like? Or am I just mad? Is it just all in my head? How can I keep moving forward in this shell of a state that I am?
Here's a question for you. Do you want to know, or do you want to do something about it? There's a difference between theory and practicality, right?
You're right. And I want to do something about it.
If you want strength, hold my hand.
You're not gonna sing me a lullaby all of a sudden now, are you?
If you want to be able to carry your burdens, you already have. You carried me here. You've already received that blessing. But if you want knowledge, look into my eyes. Make your choice. You can only pick one.
I think for a moment, having my eyes drift down or closing them tight before opening them again and reaching to touch her hand tightly. I hold her hand tightly. I choose strength. Carry this.
Not a bad choice. I find that knowing too much tends to work against you. Besides, I don't know about you, but reading with spoilers tends to be slightly vexing.
Skipping a few pages doesn't exactly give the same beat, does it?
Exactly. Well, you've made your choice. Run along now. I'll see you around. See.
Oh, believe me. I stand up from the bench. I'd, as they tap inside underneath my ear, I'd hear you first before seeing. Or I'd bump into you again.
You're a very funny guy. I hope you make it.
You as well, girl.
When you turn around, she's gone. Time to go home, Oliver.
They're probably gonna get upset knowing I'm gone. Fuck it. Before pulling out a pack, a cigarette and lighting it. Before inhaling the smoke.
Life may not be so bad after all, my friend.
With that, I look at the cigarette with a given a slight weak smile before making my way to home.
End scene. All right, we're back at the house. I'm curious to hear everyone's thoughts. It was a catastrophic meeting, right? The family likely wants to discuss. Go ahead.
After walking into the room with the family, finally indoors away from Ambergino's prying eyes, a sigh would escape my mouth. Well, that was quite something. Holy shit. This gotta be a damn joke.
Seems our talks didn't quite land the mark.
You say?
Yeah.
Satan's
In
war
any case, it seems we've made an enemy
of
of the
everyone.
church, and
Ugh.
the police are after us right now.
Well, if you think about it realistically, it was... How should I say it? I guess I should say it's not too surprising they would have issues with us after all the shit we've pulled. Oh man, though. As terrible as that was, I have to admit that was a show. Ugh. Although, probably not the best idea to mention our friends like that. Is that a good word for them?
Well,
Or acquaintance?
what's done is done. We can't wallow in despair about what could have been. We need to figure out what we can do from now on. as we are in quite a precarious situation.
Not much we can do.
We need to rectify the situation, but
Rectify how?
it seems we made a bad impression. Our thoughts and goals didn't come across right.
That would seem to be true.
Well, who would blame them?
Hmm.
It is mostly my fault for pressing on the matter. In the spur of the moment, I acted on my emotions because I felt like they were threatening the family.
Well,
In hindsight, I can see I've made a lapse in judgment. As leader, I should compose myself at all times.
it's as terrible as the situation is. I mean, how many times have we actually gone into situations like this? Getting called in as a
Yeah,
group, it
last
may as well be
time-
back at school.
Last time, we lost dear old Henry.
Yeah, that is true.
In any case, it isn't wise for the situation to continue like this.
Alright.
Having enemies with the church and the entire police force doesn't seem like a winning battle.
Well, I would love it if we could maybe calm down things with both sides, but what exactly can we do?
It seems words don't reach the people we speak to. It seems negotiation isn't our strong suit.
I wouldn't say exactly. It's more of just who can handle talking. If we delegated this to Carl, I have a feeling it most likely would have ended differently. But then again, this is
Let's
just
not worry
me.
about. Let's not worry about alternate
Cartooning.
possibilities.
Yeah.
What's done is done. We need to figure out a way to make amends without also ruining our standing.
Well, currently,
Let's
Carl,
see what they want.
our standing is zilch. So,
What is it that they wanted? Exactly.
well, if you think about it,
First,
wasn't
they
it?
wanted Kazuki, right? With the mere mention of his name, he triggered a response.
Yeah. I have a feeling with that one pompous, I don't know, asshole. I have a feeling he was the key figure there. If we had gotten him, I think, well, we wouldn't be struggling as much to maybe have convinced the others.
Then we have the second problem. You, Eleanor.
Yeah.
It seems you don't mix well with factions like these.
Well,
That is the second problem. Is it not?
if I remember correctly, that organization that we met had an issue because an infernalist snuck in there at one point. That's what Uncle John did. He was hunting that infernalist. So, my ilk probably aren't the most welcome. But,
So, I propose this.
it would definitely seem that, ironically, the church itself definitely doesn't like me.
Exactly.
It's
So we
mutual.
need to make it clear that whatever you exactly are, the type, they can make an exception just this once to overlook it, even with the bad blood.
It might be possible, but it's impression
In any
and
case,
reputation
in case-
is not easy to build up. It would have to be built up in time, most likely.
in any case, I don't see us having a meeting like this anytime soon. So,
I hope
I
not.
propose we draw them out. Gather them all in one place again.
Smoke a cigarette still, dragon.
You do realize they're going to be a little bit more opportunistic on us for this one, right?
Of course. But what can we do?
Hmm.
We need to make a better impression.
Oh no, this is. Well, I'm just gonna assume y'all hear me. I don't know, this is the best thing to really say, but this is the fucking church. So, and everything. I don't know what all happened in that meeting. I couldn't figure it out. Right now, I don't give a shit. All I know is that we have one of the most powerful fucking people and organizations after us.
Yeah, one
They
second.
literally go to every corner, like everywhere.
Yeah.
Exactly.
How are we gonna amend from pissing off one of their top dogs? You don't just beg for something like that. You don't just amend. You have to give something.
Hugo,
We need to show them. Yeah, Carl?
you said you wanted to lure them out, yes? How do you propose doing that? I'm quite interested in seeing what you have
Thank
to
you,
say.
Carl. It seems their top priority is Kazuki right now, right?
Well,
Indeed, it does.
there are
So?
various priorities that need to be handled. Kazuki is definitely one of their regards.
If we can get the location of Kazuki, we might be able to draw them out.
But isn't it a bit dangerous to gamble on Kazuki?
It seems he can handle himself. He is that hunter of Liverpool, as you said, right?
Are you sure this won't backfire on us?
Are you sure he won't hunt
Yep.
us for this?
It's not a matter of it will backfire by this point.
His
It's
gun
going
was-
to backfire.
Yeah, most likely.
It's just a matter of how much we can fucking take.
So,
From what you described, his gun was strong enough to take out Carl's whole foot. So, I mean... But then again, I guess how you described it
it is a gun.
makes sense.
We did shoot point blank, so
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's just...
look.
Those
not
bullets
saying
were
we
also
should-
quite special.
I'm not saying we should make an immediate enemy of him,
Specialist goddamn
Then-
right. It blew a fucking hole in your leg.
but
Should we snitch on him, but we warn him ahead of time, so he at least has action and ability to move?
maybe.
I mean... I don't know how he'd feel about us, but I mean, we could at least warn Eliza. She was really nice. I wouldn't want her to, like, get hurt over this.
I don't think we should do anything that would get our friend Kazuki here to be provoked. It seems we were
Wait,
already in a bad mood when my incident happened.
I don't.
We wouldn't
think-
want things to escalate.
I don't think it takes two sticks to rub together for the situation.
Well,
But
I have to argue on this
So?
one, Carl. It's either us or them, and honestly, I think for them, they would have it a lot easier fending off against the police than us.
So,
We already have more than
Mhm.
enough enemies already.
do we choose Kazuki and his allies, or do you stay an enemy with the church and the police?
Have we considered asking Eliza if there might be a means to resolve this? Maybe she knows something about some of these people. I mean, some of them seem to have recognized her in Bethel, so I mean, maybe there's some correlation we can take advantage of.
do you think she would want the help now, considering, well,
Well,
they're gonna figure out who said what at that meeting?
yeah,
And
but
if we do warn them
y'all
and inform them
Hmm?
of what transpired,
maybe Eliza can pull some
essentially,
strings.
we're essentially choosing their side. If Eliza can't assist us any further, if we do intend on betraying and snitching on them, they would surely know it is us who did so.
Yeah. Honestly,
Yes, and not on.
I'm gonna be frank on this one. I would rather ally myself more along with Eliza than with the police at this point, because at least there's a chance we might be able to avoid this with the police. But pissing off Eliza's group, I don't know. I don't
Did
feel
you
like getting
guys did
tortured
you all
mentally
learn
again.
nothing from the conversation? He held great pride in Eliza. He
Yeah.
held great pride in all the companions of the prophet. Betraying them and backstabbing them would not
It's
help us in
going
the
to
least.
literally, it will
Yeah.
fuck us royally.
Yeah.
We already had to get their help with a fucking demon. If we fuck them, you might as well put us 6 feet under.
Well,
Hugo,
I'm not saying I want to
we are
betray them.
currently in a situation where we are dealing with someone who is a fanatic. And a symbol of that faith is someone that you are presenting as a scapegoat. This will only end terribly.
Yeah. And
So, Cyril, what do you propose then? How do you intend to rectify the situation?
We should, as Eleanor said, attempt to contact Eliza. This man knows her, and clearly we know very little about
And-
Bethel and his reach.
to be
He
fair,
managed to inspire a fanatic. Excuse me.
I'm sorry, I'm waiting.
Thank you, Eleanor.
Mhm.
As stated, as you can tell, Bethel managed to gather a large following, inspired much faith, turned Liverpool into something of an organization. We should start there by understanding the faith, even a little bit. We can attempt to make amends for our trespasses, as I, Tony, over respect and other such matters. Correct? It's a small step forward, but learning the culture of others is a form of camouflage in and of itself. We learn, we adapt, and we attempt again. Simply throwing cards on the table in front of them will make us desperate. It'll make us weak, and it will seem as if we have no understanding of why we offended them.
Not to mention the way, I don't know what happened, the meaning, but the way when left means someone was outbursting. So getting in our feelings about this shit isn't gonna help anybody. What good is getting pissed off when we're gonna end up dead?
Tony and Hugo did make valid points. There was a certain level of unbending to our opposition. I can't blame Hugo for that, nor can I blame Tony. Yes, certain things were said that should have not been, but at the end of the day, our sides made points. Now we're salvaging what we can after making those points.
Tony.
Yeah.
Question. Are you able to contact Eliza at any time?
Yes, but whether she answers or not is up to her.
Well,
As well as that man Kazuki did say not to contact again until we figure out our imposter.
we should be able to... Will we not be okay at this current time due to Daniel's protection? Or are we worried he might be able to hijack that too?
You need to find a way to get rid of this curse entirely.
Well, Daniel mentioned sorceries, or... Well, we'd have to find other methods.
The chances of finding a sorcerer in such a small amount of time seems very unlikely.
Well,
Speaking of which, about sorcery, I get that sorcerers and magic judging liking, but I never been told this. What the hell do they have such a bone with Eleanor?
it's what I am, essentially.
Oh, come on. Just spit it out. I don't have any idea. All day.
I'm dawned as an infernalist.
I write the word infernalist on the paper, and I slide it over.
Not my favorite title. Not one I really want, but one I have to live with.
I hold paper staring at it before taking a drag of my cigarette once more. Yep, of fucking course. I have a grimace look before crumpling the paper tightly in my hand before throwing it to the side of the wall. Well, that fucking would have done us in.
Well, that's one thing that would do us in, but there's ways to loophole around that. From the looks of history, an Infernalist was able to get into one of the organizations, so it must be easy to hide. Well, possible to hide, I should say. And I do remember Natalie saying there was a means to do it. I just have to find out how.
Well, if she was strong enough to pose a threat to Uncle John, I think there might be levels to this.
Well, each person that was there carried a little bit of an attitude as someone who at least was confident in their own abilities. I didn't want to recklessly make any moves, so I was trying to keep quiet and wait until maybe I could answer something that wouldn't complicate an issue, but well,
Could have at least defended yourself.
I could have.
But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
Right now we need to plan our steps ahead. I'm assuming we don't have much time to fix all of this mess.
Well, personally, I need to assess something with myself as well. When I did go through that ritual, a part of myself was well, I'm sure you saw parts of it yourself with the time fracturing. My time's a bit, how would I say, fucked. So I need to find a way to correct this.
What do you mean by that? What happened?
When I was performing the ritual, I tried to create a sacrifice to help me understand time a little bit better. Something to help me draw out more power, or so I thought. Well, because my mind wasn't in the best state, I didn't really get my intent across well, and it led to me perceiving a little bit of a hampering. My time is moving at an accelerated rate, but because of Nora, it's been placed into an awkward situation.
Time moving forward.
It's for
Like fuck it, Back to the Future type shit.
Accelerate it.
yeah, it's like while you're moving, like let's say 1 step per second, I'm moving 100 per second.
So going forward in time
Ugh,
in 100x
That's how-
speed.
Most likely, but like I said, there was a fracture. It feels off now. Describing it is a bit more complicated now, so I'd prefer not to.
So, in the best sense, you're moving. Fuck, let me put this in words that make sense. Say we have bad reception, right? I have good reception, but I have bad reception, but you have reception that's above. I'm hearing you 5 minutes before, already after you said something. That's how bad it's gotten for you.
I don't know if that's the right analogy for it.
So you're blind and your time is all over the place.
Technically.
Gosh, what the fuck happened to your eyes?
A
I
cost.
haven't asked that.
Seeing as if Eleanor isn't actually moving at a faster time, is it safe to assume that you experience time a bit faster than others?
Yes, that is probably a better way of expressing this. Like, I'm not
Alright,
moving
then-
I
at that
see.
speed, but most likely I am aging around that speed at certain points.
Alright, then we'll deal with this
Kinda-
problem once we've figured out this mess we're
There's
in.
also, I guess, I told Henry this a long time ago. I'm in a bit of a predicament when it comes to Nora as well. Sooner or later, I'm bound to clash with her more and more. When that happens, well, if I lose, well, I'm gone. Dead. But
This is
she
Nora.
takes over. So I'd like to win that battle.
Oh my god, Eleanor. Well, it seems
Sorry.
you've got a lot on your plate right now.
Indeed.
Sorry to be asking questions because I about this. But who the fuck is Nora?
I personally like to
Another
label
family
her
member
as
of
a...
Oliver.
Possibly. Possibly not. I like to label her more as a
family
hitchhiker
member,
than
okay.
anything. But that's just habit.
We can explain
Got
this
it.
situation at a future date. Let us worry about the task on hand.
But I was told by Natalie that it looked more like an evil spirit had latched on, so we'll see.
Well said, Carl. Right now, we don't have much time. We need to figure out a plan fast. It seems all of you are in disagreement with my plan.
Well, like I've
So?
said, I personally would recommend contacting Eliza, consulting her about it. Maybe she has a method. I mean, think about it. That guy did idolize, that guy Bethel, correct? Quite offended with Tony when
You know
everything
what?
went down.
Then again, it seems Kazuki didn't have a particular
I
want for her to be here.
Most likely.
I shouldn't mention this now before I forget. As I look at the paper being run down, with this Ethel, I assume that's the guy before you tell me at the demon before I couldn't hear y'all anymore. I have something to say about that. When I couldn't hear y'all anymore, when Grace got shot, I was trying to comfort Carl, and then everything went noise, a little bit of noise in my ears. I heard him out of all of you. I couldn't hear a thing, but I heard him. And when I looked up, I saw those eyes raining down upon him.
You mean the...
Wait,
Cyril, didn't you mention eyes that you had seen around Oliver?
Yes.
Huh.
so whatever happening to Oliver right now,
Maybe
is
Bethel,
most
too.
likely connected to Bethel as well.
Yes.
Hmm.
Which
I don't-
means
Interesting.
I don't know if that helps or anything, but it's what I saw. It channeled into what power what Tony and them did. What Tony and them did, I saw it form when he attacked us, and it glowed. So sorry, I can't help anymore. I'm not even understanding what I'm seeing myself.
No, Oliver.
What exactly are you
It's good,
seeing?
it's good.
I take a look at the paper.
Like, you're hearing things, like, what else are you experiencing?
I see all of you as human-sized worms.
Oh.
I don't mean that as an insult. I don't mean that as metaphorically, rhetorically. No, I mean in a literal sense. I see y'all as slithering, malformed, horrifying worms. I've been trying to keep it down. Ignore it. I don't know if you could hear me or I'm talking to the fucking wind or anything. I assume you can because I'm seeing the writing. It's nothing but pouring rain and a moon hanging over me. That's all I've seen.
Hmm.
I've told Hugo this in the beginning when I first met him by Elementary Shop. The rain is all I felt, and now I see these flowers, blue flowers, and something gnawing every time I see and crush these small worms. I don't like what it's doing to me. I don't know if it's me or anything, or if it's the world, or if this is the truth, the reality, the lie, the spit. I don't know. I'm scared of what's gonna happen. How long do I have to hold on?
We'll find a way to help you, Oliver. Maybe we should talk to Eliza about this as well. If Bethel was experiencing it, maybe she has some insights.
As well, we can identify it as an outsider.
Yeah.
That was told to me. So we find one with information on those. My guess is we have a few options.
Mm-hmm.
There is, as I turn my head to Tony, we do have Hell's Mud, correct?
Isn't that one place y'all went to a bit back?
Yes.
Yeah.
Smiling man.
We also have the Great Hunter, Samuel. I'm sure he knows at least something on the matter,
Him.
even if it's vague. As well, we could attempt to hunt down a friend of ours, flittering about. She's quite good at looking at things, isn't she?
You mean her?
Indeed. I'm
Well-
sure that if we try to find her, we'll find her, honestly.
No,
Are you
honestly,
referring to Cyril?
it depends on her.
What did you say, Hugo?
Who are you referring to, Cyril?
Marina.
Marina.
Do we know her whereabouts?
I think she'll know where
No.
we are more than anything.
Exactly. She's good at keeping an eye on people.
Yeah. She might already know. Well, it's up to
She
her
might
if she wants to ever
already
show up. Yeah.
So a few
Now,
options how we move forward. I
Now-
suggest we split up with these contacts.
about that. I would avoid unnecessary risk at the moment. If we're split up, it'd be much easier to apprehend us in a number of ways.
Well, there's actually a way around this. It's whoever he observed at the place of the crime. He only knows about most of us, but there are some of us here that are exempt from this, correct? For example, Grace.
Grace was there.
I'm not sure if Oliver would be able to get up. Well, do they know? Well, actually, no, they do. You're correct.
My face has changed. My face, my body.
If y'all talking about that boy, that smiling dude, I can't go back.
It's not
I
about
made
the
a
smiling
promise and
man.
I can't.
No. We're just meaning in general of someone who can move out and perform certain things.
In his current condition, it might be even worse for Oliver to move about.
Looking
Well.
at the paper.
A good portion of us here aren't really well conditioned for it. I mean,
Well,
think about it. We got a
those who are
blind
not.
girl, a deaf man, and a man with a fucked up foot. Correct?
I am well aware of the physicalities we possess. As Hugo has said, we have means forward.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that we should move with due caution.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
In any case, it seems
But
a few of
before-
us should stay home. And a
One
few
second.
of us should go out.
We should ask Eliza a little bit, like how they've been able to move around the country if, well, Kazuki's such a threat. Maybe
Wait,
they got some good insights.
if we have need of perhaps disguises and trickery, why don't we talk to the princess downstairs? That's what her kind are known for, yes?
That would work well, yeah. We should.
You have a fucking what?
A while back we acquired a swan maiden. I believe that was
On
the
the
name.
page, I will sum it up as there is a young girl who we rescued from slavery downstairs.
Yeah,
She lives in a castle.
she's happy in that castle, I hope.
Hugo,
What the
I am-
fuck, yo?
I am not saying that we should consult her now. It is up to you and your discretion when we should engage,
Castle, huh?
especially dragging her into matters such as this. I am just saying, she too
Obviously.
is an ally.
We're putting options on the table, seeing as though we're quite limited in those options.
I mean, yeah, we have options, but this isn't an all-out buffet. We can't take a pick of each one.
We're gonna have to take small
Exactly.
bites
So
at a
let's
time.
list the top priorities.
Hmm.
Who is most likely to help us? Where can we find the most likely answers?
Well,
Depending on
if we get Eliza's help, maybe we can negotiate things with the church. Maybe there's a way around this. And if we get the church,
starting from
maybe
the top.
from there we can work along with those other guys.
Yes. Starting from the top, priorities should be the contacting of Eliza, gathering of information on Antonio and his relation to Bethel, as well as this whole prophet business.
Learn
Number
more
two.
about what happened to Bethel too.
Number 2 is going to be the gaining of knowledge, as well as what moves we can make.
Hmm.
Currently, that would be us trying to figure out, as you know, our current adversary is a now made enemy, how we can assist them. If we might be able to help Antonio, we might be able to gain a little bit more insight, as I said, through her. But the others were much more tight-lipped, thanks to someone and his aggressive tactics. Now, between all of them, the one that we know will take the most antagonistic approaches to us are Beryl and Antonia, at least on the surface. As well, Carl, when it comes to you, you have quite a few little pieces on your
Actually-
side of the board as well that need to be taken care of, correct?
Sure, you can say it like that.
Cyril, you mind answering something for me real quick?
What would that be?
Beryl was the chief, right?
Yes, chief of police.
Maybe we can contact, I think it's Arthur. Maybe he might have a means to help us there. I mean, we've been meaning to contact him anyway, so that might help.
I have someone I know. I think
Oh,
a friend. I don't know how much he knows about what's going on or whatever. And I think he's normal and everything. But when it comes to him, I don't know if he's involved as hell. I doubt it, but he's a cop. He helped.
cop?
Yeah, he helped a while back. He might help with some information. And I don't know how far the rabbit hole he is with the chief of police or anything like that. But I could try to call him up.
Check
I have to be
with
discreet though.
yeah, check with him,
Oh.
and if it is possible, see how they might be able to catch their perps. Maybe we can find ways to
But-
avoid this.
Now, Carl, as I was saying, when it comes to your responsibilities, what should we consider? We need all options on the table, all concerns.
Well, define responsibilities really quickly.
How did you acquire that property so quickly?
I just thought he was talented.
I obtained it through one of my connections,
Yeah, see?
the Madame Chanette I was talking about earlier.
Do you have any responsibilities to this Shanette that we should take into consideration? Her being targeted, perhaps?
There are. I have received a request to help her in protection.
Uh-huh.
Well,
I need
In that-
people, capable people, to take on the role of protecting her. It was my promise to them.
in that case, I think that you will find quite a few people who could fit that bill here. Still, that does present another weak spot for us. But she's a source of capital, source of land. Hugo, what are your thoughts on this?
Oh, he just got back.
Oh.
Do you need a repeat? He was
Want to say
talking to
something
you.
to me?
Yeah.
Can you repeat that?
Sai, he needs a repeat.
I said, given the situation that we've just been told, the situation with Madame Chanette and our responsibility to guard her on behalf of Carl, what are your thoughts on that matter? I think it is a wonderful piece of opportunity for us to move around. She's someone in high places, which means she's most likely outside of the eye of Beryl at the moment. New to the supernatural world, but used to the shadows. A valuable ally, with the right amount of trickery for us to move from place to place. Our presence won't even be noticed.
Could
Right?
help.
If we can gain her assistance, that would be ideal. Carl,
Ah.
Yes?
Madam Sinette, how willing is she to help you?
I mean, she did just give him a whole plot of land.
Exactly, she already gave Carl a favor.
Yeah.
No.
If
What
we
I
ask
am
too much
saying,
from her,
what I'm saying is, we don't ask her for anything. Hugo, you're thinking a bit too forcefully. We are going to be patient. If we insert ourselves as bodyguards as she requested, we will have our ears to her doors, our hands at the ready, and I'm sure that she will divulge quite a lot to us if she learns that we are allied with Carl in a much more intimate way.
do you have time
Why?
to build trust like that?
Oliver.
She trusts Carl enough, doesn't she?
Oh,
Yeah, but
like I said, it might be better to, well, seek out an actual person who can, go around. If all of us go around, unless we speak to the Swan Maiden, we're gonna be noticed and reported. But I think
As I said.
Oliver might be the best target for this one. Although he's in a terrible state right now, so maybe there's another way.
I mean, I could be the bodyguard if that's what's gonna get things
No.
moving. But the problem is,
He's seeing as everything as worms, so
Yeah, that is the only
Exactly.
issue,
He
which is
is
why
ill-
I'm a bit
he is
hesitant on
ill-fit.
recommending this too.
So, in the end,
too many members of our party are debuffed right now.
Cyril's eyes blink a second at that. Debuff.
What a weird word to say, Carl. Don't you agree?
look, we're not playing Final Fantasy VI.
In any case, it seems we have a lot of options, but it seems we can't stick to one plan.
Anyways, if we're going to
Tony.
keep the one plan, I would just believe the Eliza bit, if you don't mind me saying.
Wait, no,
We
I
can't
can't
leave the rest.
contact my.
We can leave that for Conan.
Yeah.
Shit,
Eleanor, in your state, is there anyone you can contact through the phone?
What exactly do you need for contacts? I have people I could talk to, but remember, we're
You wanted to
kinda...
talk to Arthur Moon, right?
Yeah.
So you handle that situation.
I'll see if I can get in contact with him.
Carl, you have Madame Jeanette. If you can
Wait,
maybe figure out that situation, like Cyril said. That would be good. Cyril, you've had Marina as an option. Are you able to persuade her into maybe lending
question
a hand
is-
of some sort?
Do you trust me to persuade her?
I don't have much of an option.
Yes, I'll do what I can.
Desperate
can't
times
promise
call for
anything.
desperate measures.
She's quite the fickle woman, as you know.
Well, you aren't Henry as previously. You're Zero right now.
And you, Hugo? Who will you speak to?
I will go to helmets.
Understood. Actually, wait, 1 second. 1 moment, please. Out of character, as he did say he wanted to go to Helmut. As well,
Yeah,
for
we'll go
smiling
together.
man.
It doesn't. It really doesn't.
We'll go together.
Okay.
Y'all can do that together.
Huh.
Not
Alright.
an issue there.
So, and Oliver, what will we do with him?
I mean,
He isn't in the right state of mind.
you just
Go
want him to stay
outside.
here?
It would be best.
Well, wait.
Once we have the
Oliver's
time to figure out
condition
his
is in his
situation.
mental state, correct?
Yes.
Then yeah, just let him stay here. Maybe we can talk to someone who might know something, and maybe, hell, if we contact Eliza, maybe she'll have a method to help us.
Yes.
Maybe.
I'm going to write down
Uh,
to Oliver that we will be heading out for a while. Keep an eye on things. Stay safe. So,
I'll
Implore
try.
everyone to stay
Just-
vigilant.
Just if anything happens
well, if
to
we're
me,
going
don't
to...
come looking for me.
Anyways, for
What
the...
an ominous thing to say.
I'm not saying that to be hurtful to you, Cyril, or anybody. I don't know what's gonna happen to me. I'd best not get you all involved if something does happen.
We'll find a way to help you, Oliver. Just hold on tight. Well, just hold on, in general. You're a strong
And
man.
again,
Yeah.
I pat him on the shoulder.
Yeah. So it rents a little, considering the fact that there's still a worm that I see. Yeah.
speaking in
hold on.
those
With my strength.
speaking in those lines of wood, the line of woods. If there's a possibility that Oliver loses his mind, and becomes a threat to the family.
If
What
he's
do you
here,
propose we do?
if he's here and he loses his mind, I'll see if I can call for Daniel's aid. He might be willing to help in exchange for something at least. Or just due to the fact that he
I'm not
doesn't want
asking
more attention
about
drawn on him.
assistance. How are we, as a family, going to handle that situation?
We're going to have to talk to people who've gone through it. And Bethel seems to have been one who went through it, so either he failed or maybe he found a way. No, he
You said he
seems to have been
Doesn't
fighting for
answer
a
my
long time.
question. If
Hugo.
Oliver
Mhm.
loses his mind
Oh,
and becomes an enemy to the family, what do we do in that situation? We can't ask anyone else for help, can we? If he's in immediate danger,
why not Kazuki? Knock him
If
out for a
I-
while. Or maybe Carl can do it.
If I lose myself, I need you all to promise me something.
Next
And that
Oliver.
is...
And I got to see someone I haven't seen in a long time. I was happy for that. Do not feel pity as much as you want to. Do not feel sorrow. If I lose myself, kill me. End my torment before it's too late. Before I do something I'm never going or bring wash away that sin.
Alright.
If it ever comes to that situation, I pray to God it doesn't.
Let's hope
But
it
I
never
can promise
does.
you, I will fulfill your wish.
Same.
If I die, I don't know if you remember Hugo. Please. You don't have to get close. You don't have to approach. But make sure those kids that my mother, the woman who runs the place, is safe. That's all I ask.
Don't worry, Oliver. I promise your loved ones will be safe.
A little sniffle would come from my nose, hearing that. That's not what I was expecting from a man going mad. You really are a good person.
Seems it's getting late.
So, please.
Let's move while the sun is still out, shall we?
Should we... Sorry, say again?
It seems it's getting late. Let's move forward our plans, shall we?
Alright. Should we speak to the Swan Maiden about disguises? Maybe see where that can go? Or her name, what was
If
her
you
name?
want, you can go talk to her. Right now, I'm gonna check on Grace.
I'm sorry.
Tony,
Alright.
you contact your allies. Carl, Madam Shanette, and Cyril. See if you can persuade Marina, yeah?
I'll see if I can find any Van villains possible. If I can't find, I'm sure if I find one of them, another one of them is slinging around somewhere else.
Maybe. In any case, let's move forward, shall we? I know the
Yes.
situation might look bleak, but do not lose hope. Alright, family?
Understood.
As
Understood.
long as we are
Captain
together.
Head.
Hugo walks out of the room to go check on Grace.
I'm gonna leave the room as well and go to my room to go look for something.
Before
place
he,
my-
I said you go.
I place my elbows on my knees. putting my hands on my forehead with my fingers in my hair. Please grant me mercy before it's too late, since I am too much of a coward to do so.
Cyril reaches his hand out. And gently places a piece of paper in front of you.
My eyes shifted to paper.
It reads, "Don't give up." Because I won't.
I stand up and walk out of the room, heading to where Benjamin is located to also check up.
Benjamin is not in his room.
Oh, no.
What? Oh my god.
You restrain this
Oh.
man! No!
Was Grace okay?
No,
Music
we're
changed, oh god.
No! It's the Benjamin theme song. No, we're cooked.
Oh,
this,
no.
This man Mystic's devious.
We couldn't stop him.
You hear shuffling coming from one of the rooms.
No.
I look towards the sort of
No, Adele!
source of the sound.
There's an interesting scene that plays when all of you enter the room. Well, the ones that went to go check.
Which room?
It's the room where Grace is.
Oh, then I guess I'm going there too.
Oh my fucking god.
I swear.
Yeah, move me over there.
Okay, I see. Oh. Guess I'll put Ben there.
Although seeing the what Cyril move as he follows them.
Now, I need you guys to stand outside.
Okay.
Who's all coming to see?
I guess all of us.
Tony. Tony's blown up.
Yeah.
Me-
Sai, you too?
Carl and Hugo at the front.
Yeah.
Oliver doesn't
Yeah, I
know what's
heard
happening,
something,
so he's
so
just following with
I was checking.
like everyone's gathered.
Pause for a moment, yes?
Okay.
You hear the scuffling. There is the sound of glass shattering for a moment. As all of you burst into the room to see a very interesting scene. Benjamin has his hand around Grace's neck, but she, in turn, also is grabbing at his neck, like bitter rivals, or perhaps enemies that know no peace. It's a strange but serene scene in a way. Session image.
You have an image for
Ain't no way.
Nah.
No, that's devious.
Yo.
I swear to God.
Hey, it's part of the family.
Hey, that's fucking. Hey, that's cool as fuck. That's cool as fuck.
It is cool.
Yo, that's kind of hot.
Of course.
Okay, bro. Yeah. Wait. Pipe down. Pipe
Hey,
down.
keep in mind, this is the man who was moaning to a vampire. Makes sense.
Shut up.
That is
You
one
ruined my
creepy
life, you damn woman. Don't think this is over. It will never be over. Grace seems strange. Her face is baffled, surprised. She's shaking. I hope you don't mind. This time I'll return the favor from last time. He strikes her with a shard of glass, piercing it into her side. As she gasps from the pain, he seals her lips with his own.
Now what?
What?
Locked in.
What the
Fated
fuck?
enemies from a world beyond meet again anew in this one.
Oh fuck. Okay. Okay, we're good to interact now.
Is this our turn
Yeah, I
to
guess we're
react?
barging in, bro.
Go ahead, buddy.
I ain't seen shit.
I guess.
Um,
I guess like.
Hang on.
What
Am
does
I-
it look like even for me? Does it just look like they're thrashing at each other as woods?
It's just worms.
It's not even worms. It's red and white intermingling.
Oh,
What the fuck?
Am I interrupting something?
Oh,
Red
hell
and
no,
white,
I'm not-
just
wait,
colors.
what's going on, Hugo?
Benjamin, what's going on?
Bench?
Benjamin and Grace are embracing each other, like lovers.
Hang on.
Didn't you say
Tony
they?
walking into the room after the shuffling, after this? First, he's a bit quite off guard at seeing the two embracing lips after having to kill each other not too long ago. But then now he sees.
I wouldn't call this an embrace. Her hands is around his neck.
I know.
And so is his.
You know. But he sees
Kiss
there's a
of
light
death,
bit
huh?
of blood starting to pull through from where he had struck her with the piece of glass. No words said. Tony actually dashes forward to grab Ben and ultimately slam him against the wall.
As soon as you grab him, Grace kicks you.
Oh, what the
Oh, what?
fuck? Wait, hang on. Am I getting cucked?
What type of mean to
Yeah.
love
Wait a
situation
Yeah.
is
Wait a
this?
minute.
Yeah.
Nah.
Oh, fuck.
Good job, Ben.
First official ship? Oh my
It
god.
took you a while to get out of your depression, but I'm proud of you.
What the? What
Am
the
I
fuck
cucked?
is happening? What am I seeing?
Anyway, sorry. Let's fucking log back.
Oh, log in.
Okay.
Look at
Look in.
Look at yeah.
No, this is JD officer. What the fuck am I seeing?
You
Getting
grabbing
hit.
his shoulder pulls him away from the kiss. You see a line of blood and saliva connecting for a moment before it disperses. There you go. You've had a taste of my blood. This time, you're mine.
What is happening?
I motioned to Carl to suppress Ben.
Hey, Cyril. Roll me primal urge plus your
What?
perception.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Yo.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so what you got, my boy?
Yo, Hugo, I think it was a bad time to check up on these two.
It was bound to happen.
And
Okay.
hey, don't we have locks on these doors? How did he just enter?
You entered the
It was you dumb
You should have
fuck.
said the door was locked, my boy. It's your fault.
Anyway.
Alright, let's see. Don't fuck me. Come on, dice. Let's be nice. Be nice.
It's not bad.
Ooh, fun.
And
Oh, that's
is this
Okay,
good-
wait. That's actually pretty cooking.
Ain't
No,
bad.
but it is a good high roll.
Hopefully.
Yeah, because it
Your
could be a
superior
bad one.
senses catch something that the others do not, Cyril. These two people strained. It's like predator and prey, prey and predator. It's hard to tell which is which. Adrenaline, fear, perhaps obsession has caused their hearts and the blood in their bodies to swirl. But then, as soon as the kiss is over, you notice something interesting. Their heartbeats are now in sync.
Oh,
What the fuck?
Oh no.
they're
What did he
interlinked.
do?
They're interlinked. Oh.
Cyril's face. Cyril says nothing. However, a look similar to the bashful Henry appears. His eyes become much softer, his cheeks become flushed, and he tries to hide his face in his bangs.
What the fuck?
He motions to Hugo and just twists his and just intertwines his index and his middle finger together. A little intersection.
Give a look to Cyril. You can't mean that.
Hmm?
Ah,
He blinks a few times and just goes, "Yes, their heartbeats are intertwined."
What is...
They're in sync. The two have become. The pair have become singular.
Oliver, you see the red bleeding into the white, staining it.
Why? What the hell is that bread doing? Why is it bleeding to the white? What the hell's happening? What the fuck am I seeing?
There's a fire in Grace's eyes now. She runs over, her wound barely holding her back. Her hands wrap around his neck again. You see him struggling against the wall. And then there's a flash of light as he begins fading into the wall.
What the fuck?
It happens so fast that before any of you can get close, both of them have phased through the wall.
What the fuck?
Into the living room or the other room?
They just phased through, my boy.
like faced outside.
Outside? There's a lot of walls here.
Wait,
Go check.
where'd they go? Yeah,
Can I activate bio control to
Hang on.
bust out the wall?
You dash him towards the window and it phase through.
Don't bust out the wall. It's a
No.
window
Can I do that
right there,
instead?
Hey,
right?
bro, hold
No,
on.
no.
That's gonna take money to repair.
Mister, can I do
Yeah.
that?
No.
I mean, do you need to? There's a window, bruh.
Bro,
There's a
there's
window.
a
Okay, never
window.
mind.
out the window. I
Oh,
ran
oh.
to the window and I'm looking out the window right
Look
fucking
I
now.
jump out. I jump outside of the window.
Ain't no way.
Jump, you dumbass!
Yo, why is that guy
As you
jumping
jump
out
out the window, you land outside, but the two of them are nowhere to be seen.
I look in all directions, hoping to see where they've gone.
What the
They just
fuck?
disappeared?
They just left. What the fuck happened?
Wait, is this like one of those times, Cyril?
You mean,
Remember,
do you wish? Oh,
you weren't
yes.
there for this, but when me and Tony were, well, and Hugo were also fighting one of those vampires. They were able to leap through like walls and disappear. One of them kept going through the floor of the road. Do you remember that, Hugo? That one vampire.
They're just visible now,
I have no clue.
but it looked like they fused into the wall. Are they a part of the house now?
Well, I mean,
Let's not
no,
be too hasty.
maybe.
Oh wait, I'm not done.
Okay, can someone explain to
Damn
me
it.
what's
We really
happening?
can't catch a break. Zero, write it down for Oliver.
Wait,
Okay.
the wall is not empty.
What?
There is a stain of red and white on the wall.
What do I see?
It looks like a spiraling helix. The same thing. You see the same thing.
Am I able to notice this in my current state or no?
No, you probably
Okay.
not.
Okay. Someone describe it, please.
It's red and white. Spiral. What? What is happening?
What do you mean a red and white spiral? Oh wait, wrong guy to ask.
On the wall.
Well, that doesn't
On the
help me.
wall.
Like where they went through?
What? I don't know. It's like
I don't even.
like a helix spiral.
A helix
Oh, what is
spiral.
Who was that? Who was that? Grace was put in this room. Was that Grace? Who's the other one?
I don't
What?
know. It was some damn shooter who shot her in the back. I don't know why we even brought her here. Brought him here.
Damn it.
What was his name? Benji?
We brought the guy that shot her in the head here.
I have no clue why.
We had him restrained. It seems
Hugo,
restraining isn't it?
Hugo,
But your restraining abilities are quite mediocre.
Hugo, I'm sorry to say this, but every time we've restrained somebody, they always break out. Maybe we should find a different method.
By this point, just fucking
Just-
shoot them.
Maybe just chop
He-
off their legs at this
he's-
point.
His eyes were blacked out. How did he remove it? God damn it.
I can't use your Carl's friend, but what the
We need to
fuck is
figure out where
happening?
they went.
Well, it's as
Quite a
we
friend,
can see
Carl.
right here. They left a mark.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a mark on the wall, but they're in the wall. They're in the fucking house. The spirit world. What the hell's happening?
Spirit world, huh?
Cyril, are you able to make anything out of this?
I asked him already.
Oh, my bad.
Nick, do you need to get closer,
Yes.
Cyril? Maybe you can see something.
Do you wish for me to?
If
I'm just-
possible.
I look at Hugo. I look at Hugo for a moment.
It's just. What do you see? Does it just look like?
Alright. I turn on my spirit sight, looking at the helix.
There's no difference. After all, you can't even hear the voice of Rashura anymore.
Adele. Is Adele still sleeping?
I'll go check.
Maybe if she can get a vision of what happened, we might get their location.
Alright. Am I able to get Adele? Or should we just...
Adele seems
I-
conked out. I think
Okay.
it's only fair we do it when she's here.
Okay.
So this is something to come back to.
Yeah, for the time being, I'll just let it be. She seems to be asleep, so... I did try to see if I could stir her, but no, she's not waking up.
It will be quite impossible for me to see
Can
all
I
of
call
that.
out Grace using her true name?
Go ahead.
Grace, or should I say, the space between heartbeats. Wait, let me. Do I need to call out all of her three names? Okay, wait, let me get that. Let me get those names. Give me a sec. The space between heartbeats. The midwife of stillborn gods. The question that devours. Where are you? Heed my words. Answer me if you're alive, goddammit.
Grace,
There is a tingling sensation in your chest. Perhaps the Signet is responding.
Can I check the sign?
There's no need. It's already inside of you. The instinct remains. Place your hand on the wall.
Hugo places his hand on the wall where the mark is left behind.
There's a voice echoing in every member of the Red Graves. That includes people who are part of the family, so everybody.
what the hell?
So we all hear the echo?
Yes.
Truth Seeker, make your vow.
What the wait. That comes in as words, not just noise.
All of us hear this, right?
Oh yeah, those are words.
Oh, fuck.
Oliver just like has his head shook up like, Truth Seeker, what the fuck? Make my vow. What? Who?
Oh.
Have a little think, guys. Which one of you is the Truth Seeker?
Shit. Probably me then. Or is it someone else?
I genuinely don't know.
Promise of ruin, the reflection that remains.
Bride of Hollow Vows. I mean, everyone has a true name except Oliver, so.
Remember the difference between oaths and vows. Come now, use your brain a little bit.
Truth Seeker.
Can be you, Tulper.
Probably me.
It's one of three people, bro.
You have your vow with if you figure out their
Ability
Rolls,
to
right?
conceal it.
Yeah, I should be able to. 1 second. Let me find it.
I'm trying to remember.
My
Because
vow
I
is
don't
of
know
a
if
true
they have a
name
vow,
severance, so as long as I can define them, then that should be fine.
Speak your vow, Truth Seeker.
Okay. Let's see if I can do this. Is the Bride of Hollow Vows. I vow to find the truth of this situation. The situation of... Oh, let me go to the names. Pray it works. The space between heartbeats. Was it the midwife of stillborn gods? And then the question of devours?
Speak with more confidence, damn it.
No, I'm asking this out of character.
Yes.
Okay.
That sounded like in character.
Yeah. My bad.
Now listen, redo it.
I
Do
will.
it
I'm
with
going to now.
immersion.
Even though I know I cannot see, the word Truth Seeker resonates a bit. Without a thought, I would mutter aloud, as the Bride of Hollow Vows, I vow to seek the truth of this situation. I seek to understand what has happened to the space between heartbeats, the midwife of stillborn gods, the question that devours.
There's a line that is traced from the wall. It goes outside and down the street.
I'm gonna walk that line. So, yeah. Whoever follows, follows.
I will follow Eleanor.
They'll follow, I guess, right?
I guess so.
Follow.
Follow the
Everybody.
blind pariah, they say.
Yeah, how can he see the line? But
I wasn't gonna bring it up.
No,
Hey.
he can see the line.
Oh,
oh,
Yeah. Now where have you gone?
It brings us all to a very familiar place, only 2 or 3 streets away. Red Graves?
Oh.
oh my God!
fuck.
Oh, what the
You
fuck?
can't be- Oh my
Uh,
God, bro.
As I'm stepping closer to church, I would feel that same familiar unease in my own subconscious. Not knowing where I'm walking, I would still continue forward. Just following that simple line.
Everyone else? I'm interested in hearing your thoughts.
Here?
What?
Where the hell is it taking us here?
What is
What
this
business does
place?
Ben have within this place?
It's old.
God, this
What's this the
church.
Or... Wait, this place again.
Church? I would say as stopping suddenly.
The place where
I
it all
echo the same
began.
conclusion.
So that's where this
What?
line's leading me.
What's so significant about
Well,
this place?
This is the place where
This
everything
is
went to
where we
hell.
first met.
It's the place everything went to hell. Ironic. I would still continue forward. May as well discover the truth behind it.
You hear a voice, all of you. Well, it's a little too soon for this, don't you think, family head? It's not even a full moon. It's Nora.
Nora? Grace. Something happened to her. She went into the wall. And we can't seem to find her. I tried to call out to her, using a true name. In doing so, I activated something. Eleanor seems to know the way to get.
I'm just
Relax
following the line.
yourself, family head. Allow me to illuminate. Grace is in no danger. Well, she may think of it that way, but objectively speaking, this might be something good.
Elaborate.
We're all hearing this, right?
She's safe? For how long? And where is she?
She has fallen into her dream. She's starting to wake up, or rather, I should say, Uh, the trihexa has now become bound.
What the
Hexa?
fuck is a trihexa?
What does that mean? Trihexa has been bound.
Remember, my father called her the bastard of Trihexa. Safe to say it could be her own mom.
I see. So she's awakening to her true self then?
So what the hell does that
Not
even
so much
mean?
awakening as she's being molded. Somebody has stolen her away.
I guess it
That's
was
someone.
that guy.
Benjamin. What exactly is he?
I don't think that's the question you want answered, family head. We're already here, and things have lined up. Open the way for us to move forward.
Open the what?
Please, Hugo.
Go takes a step forward. Moves all the way to the front. I am ready. I'll open the way.
The words will come naturally. Speak what comes to mind.
Hugo takes a deep breath. Open the way. Horizon Realm. Red Grave. 007.
Interesting. Oh boy.
What the fuck?
This is a place we've been to.
Oh shit, yeah, you don't know.
Yeah.
What the
Oh
fuck
my
is
god,
this?
not the Horizon Realm, bro.
Welcome to the
We're
old
back.
horizon. Yeah, this is where we
Oh,
fought our family,
no.
Lance. The
Hey
whole
guys,
family.
we have a hideout.
Well,
I don't think
actually,
the police
Yo,
can
we
get
set up-
here.
not my mom though.
We
I
suddenly
don't-
gained drip, bro.
Yeah, the police can't get there. You're right. You're right.
Oh yeah,
The police
Adele's not
can't get
here, so
I don't think they have jurisdiction for this. Come on.
yeah, it's illegal to be here unless you're Red Grave, bro. We can arrest you instead.
This is the strat, bro. Just hide in the Horizon Realm.
Yeah, we got the new Hugo face claim. Bro's thriving.
Hey, it's the same face. I'm just
Hey,
Not
the
them.
OG Carl. The true Carl.
Even more aura, Carl.
Why? Look at the fucking. Oh.
One day I'll see.
it's time, Red Graves. This
Hey,
is the moment.
Am I actually able to see in here? Hopefully.
Nah, you're so
That's
blind.
One day.
Actually, no, that's a good question. What about me? What am I saying from this shit?
Just one big worm standing in front of you.
Man, it's a one big ass worm.
I don't think so. I'm able to hear like things.
I don't know, man.
Did
I
Cyril
hope
bring?
Cyril got enough pen and paper
Yeah, I was
to
about to say, did he
explain
bring
all
enough?
of this.
Hey, fucking, I would have taken it if that's the case. Fucking, I need to know what's going on.
Damn it, iPads haven't been invented yet. We're fucked.
I hate it here.
Damn,
Fucking text to speech hasn't been made.
damn, my Nokia just got upgraded. How could this be? Alright.
Oh my god, bro.
What are we seeing?
Hey, yo.
Yo.
Oh no!
What?
Oh my god, bro.
What's in
Wait, is it her?
language? What the fuck is this?
It's either.
They fused.
Yeah, they
They've
fused
What do you
literally
mean?
become one.
What the fuck do you mean?
Ben, you
You know,
bastard!
I don't even want her anymore.
And Grace, how
What do you
could
mean?
you?
That makes it better.
No, because that's gay. I'm fucking a dude at the same time.
Are you though?
No,
Even better.
What do you mean, bro?
It's two sexes at the same time. It makes it funner.
Yeah, luckily for me, bro, I'm homosexual.
It's not who you think.
I think it's the
Okay, I'm
actual
about to say because
what
like
was her
there's,
name?
Okay,
there's
you know
no.
Lysandra.
Because like there's no way they fuse together. What? Fuck off with that.
This might be like
That'd be funny, though. That'd be
Lysandra.
funny.
Who the fuck is-
Maybe.
Hey, chat, lock in. I want to know who this is.
Oh, new monarch. New
Whoa!
monarch.
I'm still walking
Hello?
forward. That's all I do.
Monarch of Lost, let's go.
Oh no.
Okay, buddy.
Okay, I almost want to ask, but I also kind of figured.
Lock in. Lock in.
Yeah.
Stand in line. Salute. Redgraves.
You'll go with utmost formality. Guess his greatest salute.
I would join in line and salute as well.
As do I.
Carl does the same.
As does Tony.
Oh. Oh, it just kind of looks at the others, wondering what, seeing this scene, wondering what they're doing.
All of them look like humans to you now. Everything looks as it should, Oliver.
Wait, I
Goated.
can
One day I'll
see
see.
y'all now. Oliver, I had myself look over the middle before seeing everyone's position, and then following suit with the bout. With the salute.
Greetings, Chief of the 10th Order, 7th Iteration. It is a pleasure to finally make your acquaintance.
Chief of the 10th Order?
It is an honor to finally be in your presence.
Dost thou know whomst I am?
I am not aware, but my heart tells me you are of great standing in the Redgraves.
I am the great lady of the 2nd Order. I am many times your senior, though now I hold the position of Aegis for the Guild. Reactions, guys.
The guild.
It is an honor,
I can.
great Aegis.
Yes,
I
it is
can
an
hear.
honor to meet you.
I.
It is a very great honor to meet you.
You stand before you in a great time of need. The situation is dire. The Redgraves have lost their land.
I am aware, which is why you must fulfill your duty and reclaim them as soon as possible.
I will do so as soon as humanly possible. But the situation we're in right now is severely dire. If you try to make any move to reclaim our land, it would only end in failure.
I have lost all connections to the Guildmaster, and by extension, everyone in Lysandra. We are
Sandra.
now cut off.
Yes. Nora told us before. The bridge has been severed.
Nora? Who is this Nora you speak of?
Forgive me, great Aegis. Sentinel 002.
The Sentinel speaks?
Something went awry, and it seems both 001 and 002 have gained consciousness.
Things are dire indeed, then. Where is your preceptor?
They have not been born in this generation yet. The previous generation were traitors and ambushed the preceptor. After the deed was done, they made all of us drink his blood. The time for the second preceptor to have been born has not come yet.
Does that mean you have no preceptor?
Indeed, none of us bear kin.
We have not been in such dire straits since the Seventh Order. This is most vexing to hear, Chief.
Indeed it is. We've been trying to correct the course of the previous generation, but this task seems somewhat Herculean. We have made little progress so far.
There are 5 pieces of land that absolutely must be reclaimed.
These pieces of land, where are they located at?
The first is the strait not far from Bayou St. John. It is the holy reliquary where the Redgrave family secrets are kept. The second is in Cajun country. It is a strait of land not far from the Mississippi.
Cajun country. You mean the same place the werewolves reside as of now?
I know not of what you speak. Perhaps. The third is located in a very special place, not far from Bourbon Street.
What?
The French Quarter.
Huh.
I see. The land we must reclaim. How big is it exactly?
You'll know when you see it.
Understood.
The fourth is located in the 7th Ward. And the last one is located not far from Lake Pontchartrain.
Like Pontchartrain. We were there only a few days ago.
Yeah, I was about to say.
We had a great battle with the Goliath and Grace.
Fates tell me that all 5 pieces of our land, the most important ones, I must say, are occupied by enemy forces. This will be a war, no doubt. You know this, yes?
Yes, I'm aware.
I will have faith in your judgment, Chief, as is your right. Do tell me. It is not the end of the lunar cycle. Why have you come so soon?
Forgive me, Great Aegis. We are following a trail of one of our own, Grace. It seems she has fused with an enemy of sorts, Benjamin. In doing so, they became one with the wall. After calling out to her, Eleanor followed something, had a lead, and it led us here.
I see. So you have come for the secrets of the Trihexa. Is that it?
Yes, we wish to know.
I would not as well.
Very well then. Almost 30 years ago, there was a special abnormality that happened. You are aware of the Sentinels, yes?
Yes, we met 2 of them so far.
The Sentinels are made from dreams. They are the collective spirit of all Redgraves for as far back as our family goes. That's why they are our protectors. But they are unmoving and unfeeling. That is why they are Sentinels. And yet, for some reason, there was a strange resonance between the Sentinels. Perhaps it was one of the dream people, the milklings who responded to the wish of us Redgraves. The Great Spirit of Mississippi answered. And so, she chose to give birth to that dream. This is the true secret of the Trihexa. An inanimate dream who was born in a mortal coil.
I see.
Interesting.
Is there any chance to return from the stream?
She is a dream. A dream inherited and incarnated by a spirit. An anomalous event that should never have happened. That is likely why she was ousted. She is dangerous, after all. We of the Council judged her to be worthy to become part of our blood. For she was born as a human being, and she deserves to live as such. However, the previous chief did not agree. Perhaps it's because they were traitors. For they exiled her, and there was nothing we could do.
Understand. Where is she now?
Where is she?
The Trihexa is the purest of people, untouched and unmired by sin. She represents the best of the Red Graves, their ambition, their spirit, their protectiveness, their greed, and their sorrow. But she is also, just like the rest of you, a girl who must bear the burden of what she is. However, purity does not always remain so. Should she encounter a human who shares their dream with her, they will grasp her and drag her to the mortal world, and she will become one with them. Whether in spirit, mind, or body, it is the ultimate of possessions. A reflection of what happened in the Garden of Eden when the serpent whispered vile words to the pure First Lady.
Then what she may come back as may not be the same.
She will return, but she now belongs to another.
Intertwined, huh?
Belong to them.
Your
In what
Vegas.
form?
It's kinship that is more possessive than vows of marriage and companionship.
Let's see. So they've bonded into one.
Fundamentally, yes, but it's rather more abstract.
Understood. So now, do they share one consciousness?
No, it is not that literal. The fairy folk feed on the dreams of humanity. That is where they nurture their glamour. As she was someone born of the glamour collected by the Red Graves, she represents us as a whole. But she is also human, so she is stable. But now a great source of banality has entered the fray. They are not fusing, rather, as I said before, it is a connection most intimate.
Is this connection able to be severed?
Not very likely. Had any of you been the first to claim her, perhaps you would have been the one to taint her. What is strange, though, is that someone is aware of all this. It is not an easy thing to do.
Oh,
So on. Hmm.
He has shared his dream with her, and now she will respond. In some way, I'm not sure.
See.
There's nothing we could do. We can only hope she can come back to us.
Yeah. For now, we have only hope to cling on to. Dear Agus, I have a question. Sentinel 1 and Sentinel 2. Are those the only sentinels? The only ones?
There was a third up until 30 years ago, and potentially a fourth, though that never came to fruition.
I see. What happened to the third one?
The third sentinel represents the worst aspects of the Red Graves. It wanted to become more. Perhaps that's why the Trihexa itself was born. I do not know. But it was destroyed.
I see. This place. Can we only come here on a full moon?
This place is not somewhere you all should be able to reach, for there is no true magus amongst you.
Magus.
The Shapers.
I'm
In the first place, ever since the Avatar storm descended, traveling to this place has become more and more difficult.
So, how are we here in the first place?
You are here because the previous chief sacrificed his life to create a thin road for you to follow.
It's for us.
You inherited it, did you not? The signet.
Yes, indeed. The signet. It's the key to all of this.
This place is where you may consolidate your thoughts. For a moment, I suppose. Today was an exception, but you may only come here on the full moon and stay for no more than an hour, or you will be swept away by the storm.
I will always
Understood.
find you here.
Yes,
I see. Thank you. Anyone else have any questions?
I
I have one, actually. How exactly was the third one destroyed? The Sentinel.
I'm afraid that information is beyond you, Truth Seeker.
See.
When you become a true Redgrave, you may ask me again.
Understood. Thank you.
How would one become a true Redgrave?
That is a question I cannot answer either. If it is your fate, if you are loyal, the time will come for you to ascend.
Then as
Memento
Inquisitor-
mori. Remember you are but mortal. Live as mortals do, and the time will come.
I ask questions, but I do not know if you have these answers. My mind, this place, I can see everybody now. No longer my mind or my ears or my sight or anything clouded by rain and flowers. Why here? Is it the place that I see what I once did?
Because you have been momentarily disconnected from reality. Once you return, I imagine that thing will become very angry. It
You
will
know of
accelerate your downward descent.
that thing. You
It is
know
an
of it?
outsider. Of course. After all, to keep such things buried, to keep such things in their graves, is the duty and true goal of all red graves.
What will happen to me if it becomes angry once I go back?
Sorry, can you repeat what your question was?
What will happen to me? What is it trying to do to me?
Knowing the
Why did it?
intent of the outsiders is impossible. They are not human, and they never will be. They do not adhere to human logic. They cannot be understood, compromised with, or negotiated with. They are no different from the natural disasters that humanity faces, apathetic to the plight of mortals.
Then what must I do?
You must find your own way, or you will be claimed by them. Either way, you will have contributed to the family. Your death will mean we will understand another one of these outsiders. Your death will not be in vain.
Then I pray my death, if it come, will be to protect this family. This family.
You all have most graciously provided information to me, though you may not know it.
Yeah.
The Sixth Order sacrificed 17 generations merely to comprehend the name of one of these outsiders.
17.
That's a lot.
Indeed. And yet, here you all stand. You have learned of 2 outsiders. The information streamed in to this horizon realm the moment you entered. The spirit of fear, was it?
Yes.
Most intriguing. We have learned of a new outsider and its machinations. And now, another one will soon be coming. You all have contributed most profoundly. Even though I suspect your loyalties, I shared this information with you, information that only true Redgraves should know, as a sign of good faith for your great achievements. Well done.
Thank you.
Pleasure is ours.
We
Great
thank you
Eagles.
for your kind words in our time of strife.
Do continue contributing to our efforts. I myself voted in your favor when it came to killing all of you, so please.
Thank
Do
you.
show me your sincerity.
Understood.
Of course.
It will be done.
Of course.
There is another one.
Hmm.
You. Step forward.
right.
She points to Oliver. Oliver.
Oh shit. Okay. I was thinking messenger bullshit.
Well, I step forward before I have myself look upon her, before I have myself bend the knee.
You have contributed the most out of any generation of the 10th Order. You have provided information on 2 outsiders. I can see what you see. The blue moon, is it? Yes, I will catalog it well. The second is the mysterious girl.
That girl was another one.
It appears so. You have even been blessed by her. Your strength has become greater.
Now that you say that, madam, my fingers seem, my body feels strong. As to why she has granted that, this being I don't know.
In the last 100 years, back then, long before the change of the millennium, before the 2 great storms of chaos, the 10th Order began. The 9th Order themselves only provided information on 1 outsider. You alone rival this achievement. You are solely the greatest benefactor of the 10th and 9th Order. Even though you have been part of us for a measly month. This is
thank you.
unprecedented in our history. As such, I would like to bless you myself. Would you care to receive my benediction?
I do. Even though I do not deserve it, nor find myself worthy, I take your gifts knowing willingly they will help my pursuit and your goal in this family. As Inquisitors, I take it willingly into myself, Lady Aegis.
I resonate with your mindset quite well, for I too am a guardian, a defender.
Maybe that's why you feel like a kindred spirit to me.
Indeed, I will bestow upon you the greatest grace that I am capable of bestowing.
I'm ready.
Henceforth, you shall be known as the last mercy before the flood.
What does thy name mean?
It is your true name, a name bestowed upon you by me. I found it a fitting name, a name for one who comes at the end of an age and brings forth the last miracle from the One Most High. That shows how high of a regard I hold you in.
I look up at her for a moment before feeling a bit of swell of a tear well up in my eye before I go to wipe it. I thank you, Aegis. You do not know how much of a kindness you bring with those words. I rise to my feet.
I have a gift for you. Please accept.
I will. I will accept it.
She reaches into her hair and grasps a mysterious and mystical flower.
I look upon it, holding my hand out, both my hands, and like cupping water from a lake, preparing to hold it gently.
Please wear it proudly, for it is proof that I, the right hand of the Guildmaster, acknowledge you as a true Redgrave. She bows her head to you.
I thank you with all of my soul. You do me too much of a kindness.
When the connection is restored, the Guildmaster will officially anoint you as true Redgrave. Take this as a formality. Your efforts have been most, why perhaps the most, astounding.
Congratulations, Oliver.
Congratulations.
What was the last
Right.
one you gave?
Give Oliver a light clap. Proud of the boy.
I don't know what to say, but you honor me so in my hour of weakness, when I feel I do not deserve it. But I will not reject these gifts, knowing how kind and how much your hearts and souls sing to mine. In this moment of clarity, I'm happy with you all. Do good or ill.
Before we leave, wait, I guess I have a question to ask. I want to inquire about two people. Does the name the Smiling Man or Smiling Lord have any meaning to you? Is he someone we're trusting, making a deal with?
The Smiling Lord is its true title, the mask worn by one of Charon's dogs. It is the position of a Lord of Death, ruler of the underworld. It is a most tenacious and malicious creature. For centuries, it has had ambitions to take Lysandra away from us. Do not trust this trickster.
Let's see. You have made contact with him. So,
Is this a confession?
I do not know yet. In any case, you mentioned the name Sharon. We've also met someone with a similar name.
It is likely a coincidence. Heiron is its actual name, the ruler of one of the cities of the dead, perhaps one of the most powerful. We had an agreement with the Emperor, but he has gone missing.
Missing, as in disappeared or died.
He likely died in the last great storm.
Understood. The one Sharon we met or came in contact with was digging a grave. Sort of transporter, in a way. I'm not too sure. He was asking for these soul coins that I've been made aware that the Red Graves specialize in.
Likely to be a ferryman. Though for him to take the name of his emperor is quite bold indeed. Perhaps he might have even been the one to bury his emperor. As for the coins, they are the special currency of Lysandra. They are made with our enemies, and sometimes even our allies. It is what we trade with in the land of death.
I see. Land of Death. I assume it's not for us to travel there.
There is no need. The main family house possesses a soul forge where you can make the coins. But you must first get there, I imagine. That is impossible without our ancestral lands.
Understood. My top priority is getting our land back.
Indeed.
Right now we're in a bit of a predicament. We've made an enemy with the church and the police. Do you have any advice you can offer us to get out of this?
In my time, I was a saintess, even if briefly. Find my coffin and present it to the pontifex. That will clear up any of your crime.
Understood.
However, you must understand, for many centuries now, we have had no proper and formal contact with the church. Many things have changed, I imagine. They might demand you return to your previous positions as sentinels of the pontifex.
Let's see. This coffin of yours. Where are you buried? And what is the name you used to have when you were mortal?
My name is Agnes. As for my coffin, it was brought here during the colonial period. I do not know exactly where it remains now. However, I imagine your preceptor, temporary though they may be, as well as the hunter's helper, may be able to help you locate it.
Understood. I offer my deepest thanks and gratitude.
I have high hopes for you, 10th Order, 7th Branch. Do not disappoint me.
We will not. No, dear, I guess.
Are there any more questions?
Yeah, I have a few. One, the cavity within our chest. That now doesn't seem to be a route to become the true Red Graves. Why is that? Why do we have this cavern?
Sorry, what is your question?
He's basically asking about the little space in their stomach. He's saying, like, why do we have it?
My apologies. I may not tell you as you are not a true Redgrave. Though, I imagine... She looks at Oliver for a moment. If he asks, things may be different.
Okay, he's probably taking a piss.
Alright. I guess in time with that. I have a question as well. Just one final one. Is there a safer way to remove, like, the afflictions that have essentially been compiled onto this body of mine? Or if you...
That is your own burden to bear.
Mm-hmm.
From my perspective, I find you disgusting. I question the current chief's mindset in keeping one such as you around.
I see.
That is your own burden to bear.
Lady Idris, I present a question that I have.
Go ahead.
Do you know of some way to replicate the powers of the full moon? Need it be temporary?
An interesting question. Why do you ask?
I feel more whole in a sense whenever I'm under the effect of that moon. It brings me a bit of peace and clarity.
When you find my body, you will find my amulet as well. It is blessed. It is the reason why I am the overseer here, after all, so it should have some ties to the moon. Perhaps that might aid you.
Thank you, Lady Idris.
Sai, got a question? That dude has not said anything this entire time.
Yeah,
He dead.
Yeah.
I
honestly,
think
word for
Buzz
him.
like gone.
Yeah, I am kind
So
of
are you
scared
okay?
he actually fell asleep.
Should I pause real quick?
Yeah. I was
I
was gonna ask-
DM'd him like an
Oh, no.
hour ago and he didn't.
Mm.
Questions?
Video agent Avis. When it comes to the family's discussions, one thing crept up that I have questions about myself. the spaces, the caverns, or whatever they are, within the other members of the family's stomachs, their abdomen. What is that?
Evanescence.
Evanescence?
Mortal life is fleeting. That is why you must remember that you are merely a mortal who will die. But just because it is fleeting does not mean that it has no meaning. It is a symbol of all red graves. Thus, it is evanescent.
Does that mean I now possess one?
Perhaps. I will have to see. Survive the outsider, and perhaps things may look up for you. Though, I doubt it.
I will try my hardest to survive. Turning my head only before giving him a nod and stepping back to let him speak.
Anyone else?
Yeah. I have but a small question. How truthful is it that whatever taboo I may have committed, that Sentinel 2 has told me, is the reason why the previous Sentinel 1 are after us?
It is difficult to say. Casting judgment is not my purpose. I will have to reconnect to the guild in order to answer your question. But a taboo must have been committed for the Sentinels to pursue you so.
Alright.
These sentinels.
It is strange though. One amongst you, or perhaps one amongst the previous generation, committed this absolute taboo, which incriminated all of you.
Yeah, we know.
There's also the question of why the Horizon Realm opened today of all days. The passage is not safe any day but the full moon. And yet here we are, during the half moon. These anomalies keep lining up. Something is not right. It is your task to investigate these things. Do so before it is too late.
Understood.
I understand.
I understand.
Thank you, Agnes, for telling us the questions we had asked.
Thank you.
Is there any other further proceedings?
Please return home post-haste. The path will become unstable, and if you are stranded here, you will likely die.
Got it.
Okay.
Well, Hugo, let's go.
I would give one final parting bow and then would leave.
Car will do the same.
Very well then. All of you return back.
Back to the waking world.
Indeed.
I guess I should.
End session.
Yeah.